Hello everyone, my name is Alan and welcome to my YouTube channel. I do reaction videos specifically on music videos, some history, and the cities of other countries. So in this video, I have found out on my recommendation page, which is the video title of Why Didn't Mao Conquer Taiwan? A short animated documentary. So I will give credit all of this video to the History Matters YouTube channel. So please subscribe to their YouTube channel for making this wonderful animation short animated documentary. So before we start this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell beside the subscribe button to be notified from my future video uploads. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my social media accounts. I will put it down here. So these are all of my social media accounts. So if you want me to follow there, just follow me. So without further ado, let this video started.
In 1949, Mao Zedong proclaimed the creation of the People's Republic of China. Whilst he was doing this, the Chinese Civil War was still raging on, with the Kuomintang opposition fleeing to the island of Taiwan. And by 1951, all of mainland China and the island of Hainan was under the control of the Chinese Communist Party. Which raises the obvious question, why didn't Mao conquer Taiwan? Well, the first reason was that Mao still needed to consolidate the Communist Party's hold on mainland China. Now, the Communist Armed Forces, the People's Liberation Army, was about 3 times the size of the Kuomintang military, but numbers aren't everything. The PLA had a minuscule air force, whereas the Kuomintang had a modern one made up of mostly American fighters and bombers. Also, the PLA didn't have a navy, whereas the overwhelming majority of China's old ships had been taken to Taiwan. Mao stationed troops along the coastline and prepared for an invasion of the remaining Kuomintang positions, the closest of which were the Quemoy Islands. When the go-ahead was given, the invasion was, to put it mildly, a disaster. This setback wasn't enough to deter Mao though, and he ordered...
So before, Mao Zedong is the founder of People's Republic of China, and before it, there was a civil war between the Republic of China and the People's Republic of China, between Mao Zedong and Kuomintang. Kuomintang. So before, in 1951, there is a Xinjiang, and then there is a Tibet, and there is a Hainan province. So these are the 3 autonomous regions in China before. But now, one of the factors or why didn't invade or conquer Taiwan, at that time, they don't have a navy. They don't have a ship or to carry army to Taiwan just to conquer them. And let's see in this video next.
Plans for the final conquest of Taiwan to be drafted. The plan was to buy as many transportation vessels as possible and simply overwhelm the island with sheer numbers. This plan was scrapped because frankly it was a stupid one, and also Mao was concerned that the USA would intervene if he invaded, which he was right about because the United States placed its fleet between China and Taiwan and made it clear to Mao that any invasion would also mean war with them. However, by this point Mao had another issue to deal with since the Korean War had just begun next door. This saw direct fighting between Chinese and American forces and, importantly, saw US President Harry Truman commit to defend non-communist regimes in the area, including Chiang Kai-shek's Kuomintang government in Taiwan. In 1953, a ceasefire ended the fighting on the Korean peninsula, and so Mao could turn his attention back to Taiwan. And boy did he, because the next year he ordered the shelling of the Quemoy Islands, to which the Taiwanese government responded tit for tat. Things began to escalate and President Truman did 3 things. First of all, he sent reinforcements to Taiwan. Second, he and Congress passed legislation permitting the US to defend Taiwan in the event of invasion. And third, he threatened to nuke China. This worked, and Mao, somewhat opposed to being nuked, ordered his forces to desist. And this threat...
So one of the factors also is United States has the biggest advantage here when it comes to naval assets, because some of the United States Navy are stationed in Taiwan, and there is also a threat because United States is also the nuclear weapon leader at that time. So when China conquer Taiwan or invade them, United States will surely intervene. And when they intervene, the China has no significantly advantage against United States. And at any time, they could nuke the China, and it would be the disastrous event when that was happened before.
Convinced Mao of one thing, that China needed its own nuclear weapons if it was ever going to stand up to the United States or ever hope to assert itself over Taiwan. However, before these nuclear weapons were finished, Mao ordered the shelling of the islands again because at this point, why not? It was something to do, I guess. This time the air forces got involved and hundreds of people died, and President Eisenhower threatened to invade the mainland if things didn't calm down, which they promptly did. Now, this was the last time that China attempted to forcibly capture territory from Chiang Kai-shek. When Mao died in 1976, his successor preferred a policy of peaceful reunification. In the end, Mao didn't conquer Taiwan for one very simple reason. He couldn't. The US Navy sat between China and Taiwan, and it was by far the most powerful in the world. And when Mao tried to use force and nuclear retaliation by the United States was an ever-present threat. Not to mention that any attempt by Mao to take the island would have been costly in lives and money, which, given the fact he was trying to build a revolutionary government, was something that he needed more than Taiwan. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for watching. Thanks to my Patreon supporters who
So guys, I'm done watching or doing reaction videos of Why Didn't Mao Conquer Taiwan, a short animated documentary that was made by History Matters. So that's it. That's basically it. The whole reason of why Mao Zedong didn't conquer Taiwan way back at his time. And in this time, China has a significantly slight advantage against the United States right now because of their economic factors, because they grew so much and the economy grows higher and higher until they are second largest economy in the world next to United States, which is the number one. So I hope that in the future there will be a peace treaties against this. I mean, no, not against. I mean, these two countries, the United States and China, and also Taiwan. China doesn't want Taiwan to declare independency or wish to become a country to be recognized by other countries as Taiwan. But I duly respect the Taiwan's decision if they want to become an independent country, and China doesn't want that. So I hope in the future we will be there will be no war. I hope that peace talks can duly the answer to these tensions between these allies and the Chinese Communist Party or the China. So that's it guys, that's basically my reaction about this video. Disclaimer guys, I am not a historian, I'm just a Filipino. I'm just a student who are doing reaction videos for fun. And if I have a mistakes on my words that I have said in this video, please I am apologizing to you all guys. I hope that you respect and I hope that you have enjoyed my reaction video about this short animated documentary about why Mao Zedong didn't conquer Taiwan. So that's basically it. Before we end this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell beside the subscribe button to be notified for my future video uploads. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my social media accounts. I will put it down here. So these are all of my social media accounts. If you want to follow me, just follow me guys, and I really appreciate it a lot. And for those of the people who want to suggest or recommend some videos for me to do a reaction, please comment down on the comment section down below. So thank you very much for watching and see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye guys.